Hey everybody, I am in San Francisco. Good Wednesday to you. This is October 17th and First Street is now reopened. Here, take a look, all right? This is Salesforce Transit Center right here. And ahead of me right there, that's the Salesforce Transit Center, what was once called the Transbay Transit Center. Here. I mistakenly reported that the whole center was supposed to reopen today. It's not. The whole center, just this street, just First Street here is to reopen. Okay. As to when it's going to reopen, well, when they finish the repair work. This is the how things look right now. As you can see, it's not beautiful complex, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. Beautiful complex. Not being used for bus travel right now. This is part of the new support structure, temporary, to basically support the frame as it's undergoing its retrofit program. Now, what happened is still a mystery to a lot of people. And basically, there were two cracks found in steel girders. What's going on is they're reinforcing the structure. They're going to remove those steel girders, or beams as they're colloquially called, and analyze how those cracks got there. This is the interior right here. See? Now, I'm going to offer my own theory, and I believe that there was so much cost cutting going on that when they finalized the design, including the change orders, they didn't actually redrive this complex through a computer simulation to see how it would respond with 10,000 people on the roof, Salesforce Park, operating essentially in harmonic motion, vibrating and impacting this structure. You know, people have said, well, it's on deep mud. Well, actually, if it's on deep mud, then guess what? It should be able to support the vibration better, right? As opposed to bedrock. That's got nothing to do with what caused the steel cracking. The steel cracking is an area that's close to the park, below it, and basically supports it. And so to say that is absolutely nonsensical. It's an issue of harmonic motion. So, but the trouble is that we have a gossip media today. They quote what, say, the executive director says, and they interpret it themselves without really knowing. We have a lot of that going on. It's really terrible. Well, in case you're wondering, the answer is no, those are not the beams. At all. Not at all. Those are not the beams, okay? So no. I also want to remind everybody, this entire project would not have gotten off the ground without, excuse me for a second, let this guy go by. Anyway, this would not have gone on. This would have not gotten off the ground over 20 years ago were it not for the work of Maria Ayerdi Kaplan, who was deputy mayor of San Francisco at the time, and then created the Transbay Joint Powers Authority, and then was appointed executive director of the same organization, and then was let go in 2016. She should not have been, blamed for cost overruns that were not her fault. Called for, and people will say, well, there's too much security. Too much security? Look at the structure. Look at this, okay? All right? It needs all the security it can get. But that's the kind of craziness that has gone on in the politics surrounding the development of this grand facility. Anyway, subscribe to Zinni62. Oh, and by the way, there's a link here, excuse me, to one of the few, I think the only construction video that has anyone down in the box, the transit box that everybody checks out, or talks about, excuse me. Check it out.